Okay, so we wanted to learn some bridge. What bridge is? Okay, so bridge is a card game I learned many years ago. Obviously bridge is not an easy game at the start, but it can be if you have the right learning abilities or teaching somebody to teach you, give you an idea. Some people, bridge players, tried to teach me bridge when I was 15, and we had a go at that. And so I had no idea what tricks were, or no idea what bidding was, or auction, and like it was all simple to them. And some of them were teachers in real life, but it didn't work. And I was like, often the way people learn bridges, there's three people who need a fourth. So I was the fourth, and you need four people to play. They only had three, so they figured, he might get this. But they didn't get the bit that poor old Eamon hadn't a clue what they were talking about. Didn't know about tricks. Didn't know about anything, because he hadn't played any trick-taking games. So he was in trouble from the start. So when I was age 15 and bridge, and I knew there was a bridge club, and my mother had brought home a bridge set from England one time, Waddington's Bridge. And sure, this dodo here, he opens up the box and says, "Grand, I'll learn the bridge." And sure, it said laws of duplicate bridge. And sure, I started to read this, and sure, that was the laws, like what you can do and what you can't do, and how to fix what happens when there's irregularities, like people play out of turn and stuff. And sure, I thought that was the rules of how to play. So that didn't work for me either. Like, I sat up in the window there, and I had 2 decks of cards, and I had 2 pencils, and a book which says Laws of Duplicate Bridge 1963, and I didn't realise that was for the referee, that book. Many years later I became a bridge referee type thing, tournament director, and I realised, God, how did I ever learn this game? I mean, my start was a box on the windowsill, thinking it was like chess. I couldn't figure it out at all. So yeah, we're here to hope that doesn't happen to ye. So let's see. We'll first show you where we're going to end up. Where we're going to end up is playing bridge. So I'm going to go to a bridge site here called Bridge-Now. Like play bridge now. There it is. And I'm going to play a hand or two, and then we'll see what we're trying to do. So bridge, you get is what we call the 4 people. North and south play together, east and west play together. I don't like this screen at all. I don't like me being I'm in the way, like. So I'll push me over there a bit. Maybe I'll push me over there a bit so I can still be kind of a little bit seen. I don't like that either. Maybe I'll just go down here out of the way. And it's not about me really, so put me out there. Right, so we need this screen's a bit big, like. I need to see some stuff. Right, so there we can see. Now, so 4 people play bridge, what we said here, and a north and a south together, and an east and a west together. And they all get 13 cards, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, anybody who's played hearts or spades or dawn or whist, or any card game where you follow suit and there's 4 cards contributed to a trick, they get this game a bit quicker. But basically, we play. So we try and tell our partner what our longest suit is. Now we can't go like putting hearts on hand and saying that's hearts partner, and touching the ring for the diamonds partner, and maybe something else means spades and something that means clubs. 4 suits in the game: clubs, diamonds, hearts and spades. Same as any card game. You got the diamonds and the hearts are the red ones, and the spades and the clubs are the black ones. So anyway, I'm just going to play 2 games here and we'll see how we go. So, 1 club, he's saying clubs to me best suit. The way we count the points, we count points to give us a rough idea of a hand. An average hand might have 4 aces in a deck, and 4 kings and 4 queens and 4 jacks. So an average hand might have 1 of each. So therefore the way we count the points is we count 4, 3, 2, 1, just to give us ace, king, queen, jack, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gives an idea how good a hand we have. Here we have 2 points for queen, so, and two jacks are 1 point each, so we got 4 points. Now if we had an ace, a king, a queen and a jack, we'd have 4, 3, 2, 1 added together, be 10 points. So 10 points to be an average hand. So we've only got 4, not so good. So our partner opens 1 club, saying clubs is my good suit, and I've got 13 to 21 points, which means he has about the same as like 3 aces. It'd be 3 fours, 12. So he's got some points. This fella says no trump, 15 to 18, so he's got a bit better. I can't say anything because I just don't have anything to say really, so I pass. And next hand will do something, pass, and my fella will probably pass as well. Right. So 1 no trump is the contract. Now we didn't explain how this all works. See here where there's 13 cards. Well, each one of those will be played 1 to each trick. So if we do 1 card at a time, that'll be 13 tricks. So if you have 13, the winner will be like 7, 6, 7 to 1 and 6 to the other. Anything lower, like, you're not winning. 5, 4, 3, 2, it means the other fellow won. Or in this, this we'll go fella, male, female, she, he, all the same. I use a lot of male nouns or adjectives to convey the information, but it doesn't mean that it's just for the purpose of getting the information across. He, she. We can't be calling people it's so. Right. So it's 1 no trump. So yeah, the ones signify here like 13. So 7, 6. So you need 6 to reach the middle. 6 tricks, like you're half of them. So we start counting at 1, which means 1 plus the 6 is we need to make 7 tricks to make 1 level contract. 2 level is 6 plus 2 is 8 tricks, and the 2 sides will battle together. Like my fella started off here and he wanted to make 1 club, which is 1 plus 6, 7 tricks with clubs as trumps. You must follow suit whenever you can. There's no reneging, as they call it. I think in 25 we used to talk about reneging. Yeah, but you must follow suit anytime you can. You cannot not follow suit. So we go. My partner bid clubs. I could lead some spades or diamonds, but I'll stick with what I said. I'll lead what I think is my partner's suit, which I did, in the jack and the ace. You can see the last trick here. So the ace took the jack. They come back hearts, and I get this hand here opposite the fella who's playing it, the east. That hand goes down the table and we can all see it. You can see the tricks there as well. So he's aiming to make 7 and I'm aiming to get less, hold him less. So you can see this dummy. This hand will be on the table. It's called a dummy hand. Queen of hearts, king and a 4. 2 of diamonds, ace. I play 4, my partner's winning. He comes a spade. I can't beat the king. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's the way the suits rank. Ace is highest, king is second, queen. So he's been banging away there, and I did a club and the jack won, so maybe my partner has the king, but I'll throw away a spade anyway. And more hearts and hearts. Throw away a spade. Hearts. I'm throwing away because I have nothing to follow suit with. Club, 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 and this. Now he set up the 10 to be good next time, so I can go with jack of spades, winning. I'll try 9 of spades now. I think the ace, king, queen are gone. Well, I'm not. Partner has them. Alright. So we end up with 5 tricks and they got 8 tricks. So see, it's a 1-no trump. Plus 1 means he made 1 more than he said he'd make. And they give us a score here, 52.88%. So every hand on this site gets a score. So he show you the scores. There's the scores. Some people held it to 1-no trump. It gives you a percentage score. Percentages are out of 100. So we got 52.88 because we held it to what's about average. It says here how many you can make. 2-no trump is 1-no trump plus 1. And lots of 120s, the same as me, and then a few more give 150s. They get bad score. So it's like doing an exam, and you play good or you answer well and you get good score. You answer medium, you get middle score, like what we got. And you answer badly, like get the answer wrong, you're getting low percentage for the question. So that's one. We'll try another hand just to keep it going so we can see. Here I have 4 for the ace and king is 3, a 7 and 2 is 9, and another 2, so 7 and 2 is 9 and 2 is 11 points. So I have 11 points, slightly 1 point above an average hand. An average hand would be ace and king, a queen and a jack. This is the fast way of learning now. We're not learning here. This is just a demonstration of where the end result is. So 1 diamond, and we could bid 2 clubs, but that would mean we have to make 8 tricks. There's a thing called vulnerable here. We're not worried about that yet. So 1 diamond, but the fact we have some diamonds, he has some diamonds, maybe partner short in diamonds, meaning he has some others. So let's bid 2 clubs. That means we have to make 8 tricks, so we got to be careful. If we go too high, we go down, and you get points for going. You lose points for going down too. So he's bid 2 diamonds. He's saying, "Partner, I have a good hand. How are you fixed? Did you tell me the good stuff or what?" Now, I taught some Don players. Don is a card game play. It's called Poor Man's Bridge. And anybody I taught bridge from a Don who used to play Don or Whist, they learn very quickly. But if you haven't played any of these games, it's going to be a little bit tougher. But don't worry, we'll get there. Because I'm a good teacher and you guys are good learners. So he bids 2 diamonds and gets doubled, right? So I'm not interested. I say the weakest bid, pass, and let him put us where he wants us. Hopefully he'll just leave us in 3 clubs or somewhere nice and easy to make. Because every bid you go, it's high. It's 6 plus the bid is the number of tricks you have to make. Now I taught a fella called Shane bridge one day. I gave him the 15-minute lesson, and sure he thought he was the bee's knees. And off he went, and he was playing away, and he never played higher than. I was on this site here, this bridge now site, but he never went past it. He never went up to 20 hands. Holy God! 4-no trump. He's asking me how many aces I have. Okay, well, sure. I mean, we just picked a random hand. We're not prepared here. So 4-no trump. He's asking me how many aces I have. The method of aces 0, 3, 1, 4. I think is the way. So he's asking me how many. I have 1 ace. So I think my bid is meant to be 5 diamonds. Because 4-no trump. Right. See this bidding box here. In real bridge, you have a bidding box which has all the. These are all cards, as opposed to what's here on the screen. They're all cards. So, but we are in the pandemic, and I don't know what's going to happen. I heard some people are playing bridge tonight in a bridge in their house with cards, but cards are a way of passing on stuff. So. Probably where all our colds came in the years gone by. I mean, everybody played cards, so everybody got a cold. Anyway, 4-no trump. He's asking me how many aces I have. I have 1, so I'll just do what it says. 5 diamonds, I think. 0, 3, 1, 4. I think it shows 1 or 4, so I bid 5 diamonds. This means we're going to be in 6 clubs. Make 12 tricks, very hard. Bit much for, oh look, 6 clubs, yeah, okay. Well, my bid wasn't that bad. I mean, I only bid to show a club hand and some points. I would have gone 6 diamonds. Oh, I love it when they do that. I'll get out my double, because they think I'm going to make 6 clubs, so therefore they're bidding 6 diamonds hoping to lose less points. But I'm there. I have 4 diamond trumps, so that's good for me. I have ace king of hearts, hopefully some of them will fall, or some of them will score tricks. So, and we're hoping to get a good mark here. So here we are. We get back to the list now, don't worry, don't go away, we're getting back. It's just a bit of excitement here just to keep us going. We'll get back. There we are, 6 diamonds doubled, right. So I think I might need a spade, because I might be able to put a trump on one of theirs later. Yeah, let's get this fella out of the way, this fecker. Put him over there out of the way. So there's a spade, and I went to the queen. Right, that didn't do me good. But if they play any more spades, I might be able to trump. Let's see. Have to follow suit. Diamonds. Right, that's 4 of them gone. There's 13 in the deck. He's gone again. Oh, partner had only 1, so that's 7 gone. 8, 9. He has 4 left here, so he hid 6 diamonds. Understandably, that's why he went 6 diamonds. I made a bid of 6 diamonds, so he had lots of them. So he has 4 left, 4 diamonds. This whole game is about counting. So we a heart. Well, we could play low, but we better play low. The queen jack are here. If the 10 wins, it means the queen jack are here, so we'll get them later. 10. If partner should be able to have the queen or jack. So we'll see how that goes. Some people will say, well, you know, we're letting the 10 win, but the queen jack will be here in his hand there we are. Jack 1 partner's hand, so we'll take that. That's 2 tricks for us, so at least we have them down, and we're getting our queen of diamonds later. When he won the jack, he could have played a spade back to me. That would have been nice. We'll try this hard. We're going to win the 3rd round of diamonds anyway, so there's got all that's 3 tricks for us. Great. We only needed 2 to beat it, so we have them well down now. So we'll try a club to partners. Well, he won't have very many clubs, because he had 3 or 4. He had no clubs, so he threw away a spade. Now a spade comes back, and I can trump that. That's we're doing well now. There's queen of diamonds. We'll have that as well, because the ace king are gone. And we know he has no clubs. We saw he had no clubs because he threw away a spade, so we can bang away here. He'll get the rest now, the last 4, because they're all diamonds, I think. Oh, there's a heart. Yeah, okay. He had a 4-4 heart fill as well. He probably has 2 more diamonds. That's it. Come on. Play for us. There we are. Another diamond. So we got him off a lot. So we got a good mark on that question if you put it into questions. 88.89%. So that's grand. There's our 2 scores. We were second on that one. Only a fella called Gin bet us. So, and you can have my results and you can see how you done. There's me 2 scores. We got a 52.78 and we got a 88.9 on the other one. So that's a good average. So that's the end result. That's where we're ending up. Now there's nobody stopping anyone who's starting bridge going onto this bridge now site, because I mean I've been watching this bridge now, and down the bottom there's a person with a female name called forgotten her name now. It's down the bottom. And she's there every week, and she plays a couple of 100 hands. There, so I'm going to go back a bit further. She'll definitely be down the bottom, 500 place or more. Way down the bottom. Esther Moore. And look, she played 87 hands that week, 17.57. Anybody starting bridge can go in there and play bridge, and nobody cares. Nobody cares what score you get, because Esther Moore will still be behind you. And Stuart McEwen, he's always down the bottom too. So there's an Irish lad, 29%. So even if you don't know what you're doing, off you go, bridgenow.com. They don't care. You can play if you want. And just let's not before we lose ourselves, we can have up the top here people with big scores. They're getting 78% in every question. Carl Cashin, retired fireman from down in Tipperary. He was fire chief down there. I was getting a lift home one day, and Carl was I asked this fella for a lift to Dublin, and he says, "Yeah, grand, no problem. But you're going to have to sit in the back with Carl, and he snores." Sure enough, I didn't believe that. Thought it was great. Next thing, 5 minutes down the road, he's snoring. Told you, Eamon. There you go, Carl Cashin. There's me. The weekly score that week, I got 62.73, so I got like a C in my exams, or a C plus, I don't know. And there's more. There's BJ O'Brien, famous international player. He only got 61.63. He's famous international. He plays bridge for Ireland. But Galligan's ahead of him. Look, yahoo! And David Doody, I don't know who he is, but I marked him. See, you can mark. I marked some Irish players. And down a bit further, Tom Wolfe. He's from out the south side. Hangs out in one of those good golf clubs. It's up there at the end of a housing estate. You go up the side door, and might be called Grange. I'm not sure. But maybe it's Rathfarnham Golf Club. I don't know. Anyway, it's up. I was there once or twice. You go up the side of a house, and you come out of this golf club. It's great. Spartacus. Now he's from UCD. Martin Brady. He's a good player. And there's more. And Jerry O'Hanlon, I don't know him. Nora, I don't see. I mark some Irish. Sheena Duffy, he plays in Malahide. Jeffrey Fox, I think he plays in America. And so on. Right, anyway, let's move on and we'll see how to play bridge. Introduction to bridge. Right. We'll have a little slideshow here, so we'll go from the beginning. Bang. Introduction to bridge. Bang. Introduction to bridge. Right, game of bridge. Two distinct phases. I'll have to work out how to do this better, but next one. Oh, look at same as the one. No, I didn't fix this. No, it's not. There's a one club bid and a one no trump bid. Now, in our first hand, we had something like that. So basically, this is the old way. Years ago, they used to do in America. It was called a bidding pad, and instead of talking, because when you talk, you can put inflections on your voices and stuff, and people might know good points or bad points or whatever. So one club, pass, one heart, pass, one no trump. So they used to write it down. Silent bidding, they called it. This is the bidding. The bidding happens first. It's like buying a cow. The auction first. There, the auction. Look, each person in the partnership talks to each other, describe what they have in their hand to work out the best contract. Now they can't go, oh, I have this and I have that. They have to use this language of bidding. So there they go. Auction. And then when they're finished, they do the play. So in our examples earlier, your man bid one no trump, and then he had to try and make it, and he did make it +1. So the play, the winning partnership now needs the one who, like the one no trump fella in our first hand, he has to play it, and his partner's hand goes down the table, and it's called dummy. So the auction, right? So we got an auction and a gavel there. That's selling the old cows in the mart years ago. In the process of talking to each other to describe the contents of your hand, right? So your man, like in the auction, selling the cows, like he say, oh, this one came from that one, and this is the father of that one, and whatever. So he'd be doing that. The dealer, the first person to bid. Bids must be made in the correct order. So Bids are made clockwise, so it's me. And if you have nothing to say, you can pass. That's in a song that keeps coming to my mind. I have nothing to say. The auction. Bid, 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 bid. Well, loads of people are bidding for those cattle. Bidding is written down. Well, it's not written down in real life. It's, you got a bidding box and it has all the bids, a card for each box, each bid. One club, one diamond, one heart, one spade, one no trump, so on. The auction concludes when there's been 3 passes. So the two sides, you have north, who normally on the screen sits up here, and south is down here. You have east and west. East is over here and west is over here. The contract is the last bid made before those 3 passes. So in our second one, we got the six clubs, and we thought that was grand, and we were about to play. Next thing, your man interferes with 6 diamonds. So the player who bids the suit first will be the declarer. Then the play of the hand. The player is the person who plays the hand. He's the one who bid the suit first. So the 6 diamond fella, he bids the suit first. Opening lead is the person on the declarer's left. So if the declarer is here, I'm on the lead, and the dummy comes down. And that's not much good. If I'm here, and the declarer is here, right, so I'll be down here, and I'll be on the left, and I'll make a lead. And let's see, why is this not going on? Because probably my screen is in the way. There we are. Dummy lays their cards out on the table with the trump suit on their right. Cards laid on the table are also known as dummy. Play of the hand. Dummy plays their own card. Declarer plays their own cards in dummy. So the fellow who bid the suit, he's going to be playing. A trick is a collection of 4 cards, 1 from each player. So everybody has 13 cards, so there'll be 13 tricks. Player must follow suit where possible. Can I get back in here or not? No, it doesn't like me being there, right? Grand. I don't care. The highest card of a suit wins the trick unless a trump is played. Now you have to follow suit. Highest card goes ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Highest card of a suit led wins the trick unless a trump is played. If you win the trick, you lead to the next trick. Each player keeps their own cards in front. If you win the trick, you call it vertical. If you lose the trick, it's horizontal, like that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, only 11 there. Right, cards are ranked from highest to lowest. We said that. Ace, king, ace is highest, king, queen, jack, all the way down to 2. Ranking of the suits. No trumps is highest. Spades and hearts are called majors. Clubs and diamonds. Ranking of the suits. Well, that's just, I mean, there's several bits in this. I mean, ranking is, you can bid at the same level if you're bidding a higher ranking suit. So if they bid 3 diamonds, you can bid 3 hearts or spades or no trump. But if you wanted to go in clubs, you'd have to go 4, because you'd have to have a lower ranking suit. Ranking of the suits is also in the scores as well. No trump scores the best. We get to that later. Spades and hearts scores less, and diamonds and clubs less. So how bidding works. 1 level means you plan to win 6 plus 1 tricks. You might remember I mentioned the 6 plus 1. 2 levels 6 plus 2. 3 levels 6 plus 3. If bidding, your bid cannot be a lower ranked suit at the same level as the previous bid, as I said. So if they're in 4 spades and we want to bid hearts, we can't bid 4 hearts, we have to bid 5 or higher. Example, someone bids 1 diamond, the next person cannot bid 1 club. If they want to bid clubs, they would have to bid 2 clubs. Same as my second hand, where they opened 1 diamond and I couldn't bid 1 club, I had to bid 2 clubs, and we ended up in 6 clubs. Then they sacrificed in 6 diamonds. Game scores are worth a lot more. Game scores are worth a lot more. This brings me to a story. And the guy I taught how to play bridge, I gave him the 15-minute lesson, but he had a few points on him, so he didn't fully grasp it fully. But I told him you need 9 tricks to make game. Now 9, 6 and 3 is 9. God, it was 2 years before I met him again. The poor fellow was taught that 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 3 spades, 3 no trump. They're all 9 tricks. He thought they were all worth the game bonus, and he never bid higher. It was only when I met him 2 years later that I gave him the next bit about the 4 hearts and 4 spades being game and the 5 clubs and 5 diamonds being game. But that was a 15-minute lesson. He's still playing, and he still loves it. And he's been to the bridge club twice, even though he's not fully sure what he's doing. But he's there. In between, he qualified as an electrician, so now he makes money. And slams. If you bid a 6 level, we bid 6 clubs, and the other crowd felt that 6 diamonds, I might lose less if I bid diamonds. So that was the second hand we demonstrated earlier. And Grand Slam is 7. So yeah. Naming a suit: clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. Naming a suit declares that suit to be trumps. So trumps is a dominant suit. A card from the trump suit is more powerful than any other card. No trumps means there's no dominant suit. So no trumps means no other card can beat the lead card. Value of honor cards. Right, let's see. Add your high card points. What's high card points? Right, let's see. Ace. At the very start I mentioned this 4, 3, 2, 1. There's me there, look, huh? Isn't that great? Wonder, can I need a haircut. I'm going to have to go over to Stephanie and get a haircut soon. Oh, shiny. A little bit backwards. Anyway, let's see, can we... Oh, I can. Okay, we're able to. Each suit total equals points. Each deal total equals... there'll be 40 points in a deck. Each suit has 10 points, because there's ace, king, queen, jack in each suit. You might show us that. There, 10 and 40. Lovely. How many high card points? Here, 4, and 1 is 5, and 3 is 8, 9, and 5, 3 and 2, 11, 14 points. 4. Yeah, 14, we got it right. Here, none and none. 4 points for the ace, 5 and 1, 6 points. 6. Here, 4 and 4, 8, and 3, 11, 12, 16, 19. Yeah. Finding a fit. It's good to have lots of trumps in this kind of game. Need to have about 8 trumps, like, to make it handy for us, and that means there's only 5 left for them. If there's a fit in a major, this will be the trump suit. We're doing this very fast now, so don't be too worried. Then you choose whether to play in the minor or no trumps. Right. So we pick which suits us. Like, we have a discussion. Like, I open a club and he bids a heart and she bids and I bid 2 hearts. That's grand. We've told each other we have 8 trumps. Quality of the cards doesn't matter. They just have to be 8 or more. It's good to have 8 trumps. Which suit has a fit? 8 cards between the hands. Right, we've got 3 opposite 2. That's not good for us. So it's not a fit. 3 opposite 5 is 8. That's good. 2 opposite 4. That's only 6. And then there's 5 opposite 2. So the answer is hearts is good for us. And 8 cards between 2 hands would be hearts. Which side has a fit? I must have been, maybe I missed something there. But anyway, 5 and 2 is 7, no good. 3 and 4 is 3 clubs and 4 clubs, 7, no good. Here, look, spades. 10, 9, 4, 2, king. Yeah, that's what we want. What is the partnership looking for? Step 1, find a fit. We want to find the one that has at least 8 trumps between us. To make it easy for us. Rules of mini bridge. I skip. Write down your high card. We're not going to do any mini bridge. That'll be in the next. We'll just skip through it. We're not going to do this mini bridge. And we're not playing mini bridge, but it's a way of learning easy. Might do it in the next video. What's game? You get it. This is where I told you, man. Make 9 tricks for game. I meant 3 no trump. I guess I didn't explain to him about the 4 hearts and 4 spades, 5 clubs and 5 diamonds. Get a large bonus for bidding and making a game contract. It's a bit like tennis. 4 points, 15, 30, 40, and the game point. Yeah. So they battle for game. So some link there. I don't know. Number of tricks required to make game depends on the trump suit or no trumps. 3 no trump, so it's 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 6 is 10. 5 in diamonds and clubs plus 11. They call these minor. Clubs and diamonds are minors. Hearts and spades are majors. And 3 no trump is just with no trumps. Game contracts. See them all in the yellow. They're all in the yellow there. So you get a bonus if you go do that. Stay lower than 3 no trump, no bonus. Go higher, and there's 6 levels. They're bonuses. 7, enormous bonus. We'll not bother with the mini bridge. We can come back to it. Partnership part score less than 25 points. So add up all your points, and if you're less than 25, stay low. If you have that number, if you can estimate that you have that number made up of the 4, 3, 2, 1, the ace, king, queen, jacks, you go for game and you get a bonus. If you have loads of points, loads of aces and kings, you can go for a slam, you get a big bonus. Homework, there's homework, right? And review tonight's lesson, review, and right, so that's the end of that. I think that's enough for this video on how to play bridge, or learn bridge. Better stop that and get her up on the old YouTube. Stop recording.